You're watching Showtime. Coming up is a national pay cable exclusive you won't see on HBO or Cinemax. Meet a legendary swordswoman out to stop an evil queen. Bridget Nielsen is Red Sonja. Arnold Schwarzenegger co-stars next on Showtime. Professor Quentin Everhart Deverell, Q.E.D., his man Fitz, and assistant Jenny continue their adventures in episode 2 of this exciting miniseries, Q.E.D.
We're about to cross the frontier. Rocket propulsion.
But someone has other ideas.
Kill Kiss.
Can Q.E.D. foil the evil Kill Kiss and win the great motor race? Sam Waterston stars in episode 2 of Q.E.D., only on Showtime. On the next episode of The Paper Chase, the first year.
Anderson should have been here hours ago.
But it seems he's found a friendly little poker game.
Queen bet.
I'll call your 50, and I'll raise your 50.
And quickly gets in way over his head.
It's always the other time, right?
I'll make it $800.
800.
Anderson, I don't care about the money. I'm not talking about the money. When I was on a winning streak, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't resist it. I tried. What do we win? We put our money on you, on the study group.
Don't miss The Losing Streak, the next episode of The Paper Chase, the first year.
Only on Showtime.
On the next all-new episode of Brothers, a close brush with death turns Lou into a different kind of guy.
Gonna go out now and have some fun. Maybe squash some bugs.
He starts running with a wild crowd.
You're kind of cute. You want to make out?
I'm sorry, I'm gay.
You're kind of cute. You want to make out?
And develops some pretty nasty habits.
Last night he skinny dipped in the reflecting pool at St. Mary's Convent. Well, maybe now they'll change their minds about birth control.
Can anyone bring back the old Lou? Find out on the next episode of Brothers, only on Showtime.
If there ever was or will be a Comedy Hall of Fame, your name will certainly grace its walls.
What's John Biner up to now?
Good question.
Staying in shape with pay TV's longest-running series. Baseball stars Steve Garvey and Dwight Gooden happily deliver the laughs with hapless Super Dave Osborne.
What'd you say?
It could only be called Bizarre 86.
I'm sure that is formed, educated, and hopefully titillated.
Next week, only on Showtime. It's time for exclusive movies.
You'll see so many things.
Do you know what channel you're watching?
I've got it!
You've got it. It's Showtime, the only place you can see these exclusive movies in October and November.
This is it. I'll give it to you fast.
It's time for suspense.
You said we would be safe in Philadelphia.
Well, I was wrong.
It's time for comedy.
I could never be intimate with someone who wore a pinky ring.
And murder.
Boom, die, worm.
It's time for adventure.
Sure, you take the 1,000 on the right, I'll take the 1,000 on the left.
It's time for action.
There's a new marshal in town. Me.
It's time for Charles Bronson. It's time for all of these exclusive movies and a lot more. It's time for Showtime.
Whenever I hear that train coming into town, I always get such a feeling of excitement inside.
At the end of a hot, steamy summer, a stranger comes to town who's going to heat things up all over again.
I always had a feeling if I had a chance, boy, I could just set the whole world on fire.
And no one's life will ever be the same.
You come out here on this picnic looking like a pretty little doll. But you're a real woman.
Pretty things are rare in this world.
I'm absolutely ignorant when it comes to boys.
You think just because you're young, you can walk in here and make off with whatever you like. Well, let me tell you something. You're a fake.
Gregory Harrison, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Rue McClanahan, Dick Van Patten, Dana Hill, and Michael Learned star in William Inge's Pulitzer Prize-winning play, Picnic. Premiering Monday, November 10th. Only on Broadway on Showtime.
A desperate lawman.
I want you to tell me everything you saw.
determined woman of faith.
We want nothing to do with your laws.
Two worlds about to collide.
You said we would be safe in Philadelphia.
I was wrong.
And caught in the crush, one eyewitness to murder.
I want all the paperwork on this job disappeared. Tonight.
What's going on, man? What is happening?
If they find me, they find the boy.
We know where you are.
You won't see it on HBO or Cinemax. Harrison Ford and Kelly McGillis star in Witness, the masterpiece that thrilled, astonished, and touched the hearts of all who saw it and won 2 Academy Awards. Witness, a Showtime pay cable exclusive. On November 22nd, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. The man arrested for his murder was Lee Harvey Oswald. But before Oswald could be tried, he also fell victim to an assassin's bullet. And so there never was a trial for the crime of the century. Until now. Showtime presents On Trial, Lee Harvey Oswald.
I really don't know what the situation is about. Nobody has told me anything except that I'm accused of murdering a policeman. I know nothing more than that.
Did Lee Harvey Oswald kill President Kennedy? You'll examine all the evidence as a real judge, a jury of Dallas citizens, and prominent attorneys who cross-examine actual witnesses conduct the trial that was prevented 23 years ago.
Now, you didn't think that Lee was a madman, did you?
No, sir, he didn't give me that impression.
I can remember seeing just a white flash and then the red, and the president fell across the car and back into Mrs. Kennedy's lap.
Have you ever examined a photograph that was phonied up by the CIA?
Lee Harvey Oswald, and Lee Harvey Oswald alone, was responsible for the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.
Guilty or innocent? You be the judge when Showtime presents On Trial, Lee Harvey Oswald, an historical event in November, only on Showtime. This is a Showtime exclusive presentation. Parents are strongly cautioned to give special guidance for viewing by children under 13. Some material may be inappropriate for young children.